I am sure you have heard the saying, that the rich get richer, and the poor get poorer. Now, on the surface this doesn't seem fair until we understand that our consistent thoughts create our consistent results. Those who are rich are constantly thinking about riches. Those who experience poverty are constantly thinking about poverty, so it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. If we are not demonstrating wealth in our lives, it is because we are using the law of attraction in reverse. It has nothing to do with the economy, recession, inflation, interest rates, or employment. It isn't that source energy is withholding. Rather, it's because we are focused on what we don't want, instead of what we do want. Remember, we attract more of whatever we focus on. Wherever the mind goes, the energy flows. When our consciousness is filled with beliefs, assumptions, thoughts, ideas, concepts and notions that directly encourage a belief in scarcity, lack, limitation or poverty, our life becomes a reflection of these thoughts. We are the cause, not the effect. The truth of the matter is that we are the creators, or the cause of our financial condition. We are the ones responsible for either having or not having enough. Before a change can be made, we must accept that responsibility. If we are feeling financially stuck, it is because we are serving our negative thoughts. It is like creating a monster. If you create the monster, eventually the monster turns on you. If you create lack and limitation in your consciousness, eventually it robs you of your ability to produce wealth. Our lives are made in our image and likeness. So essentially we are duplicators. One way to look at this is to think of the universe as one big copy machine that continually duplicates our thoughts. Our mistakes stem not from any inherent flaw in who we are, but from our ignorance. Since ignorance is our problem, it stands to reason that our task is to conquer our ignorance and to replace it with the truth. We have to let go of the decisions, beliefs and blockages that are keeping us from reaching our potential, in this case, experiencing wealth. Thoughts about money dominate our culture, and they can either be pleasant or disturbing. Money cannot make you happy, but it can get rid of many of things that make you unhappy. Money will always be an important part of your life, whether you like it or not. Money determines, in most instances, the quality of your life, because money allows you freedom. You can either suffer the miseries of financial problems, or you can use your power as a deliberate creator to solve these problems. Far too many people are just surviving, or getting by living from day to day, and from paycheck to paycheck. Most adults consider money problems their biggest cause of stress. The constant worry about money is debilitating. Since money problems can ruin our health, cause distress in our personal relationships, our careers and destroy our happiness, creating financial prosperity and abundance should be at the top of our list. Anyone can achieve riches. Riches means being content with your financial life, not wanting for anything, and being free of pressing financial problems. If financial problems are inflicting distress or harm on you or your family, you must do something about it now. Clearing our beliefs about wealth. We need to clear out our old ideas, beliefs and concepts that are holding us back from experiencing wealth. That clearing could include eliminating our mistaken beliefs about wealth, such as, there is not enough for everyone, money is tight, and jobs are scarce, the economy is not good for business, it is difficult to become rich, or that we do not deserve to be rich. All these beliefs have nothing to do with becoming wealthy. We must also not accept the negative beliefs that others have about wealth. We have to think for ourselves, and know the truth about our own lives, no matter what our present circumstances may be. Affirming our relationship to money. After we clear our thoughts, we must affirm what we want to believe about our own relationship to money. We want to fill our consciousness with the truth about wealth instead of the lies that we have bought into. Essentially, we must affirm the truth about ourselves. We can do this by using affirmations such as, I choose to know how to be rich. I choose to deserve wealth. I choose that my income exceeds my outflow. I choose to give myself permission to enjoy money. I choose to release my unwillingness to be wealthy. I choose to accept that money is flowing into my life right now. I choose to be rich in consciousness and rich in dollars. Make up your own affirmations relating to wealth, and apply them to the areas that you need to reinforce or change. Create wealth out of your imagination. You and I are always creating out of our imagination. But if we are unaware of this process, what we are really doing is creating out of our past. We are using the past to create the present and the future. Use your imagination and visualization to create your life the way you want it to be. Don't dwell on the way that it was. If you do that, you will be forming your future out of the limitations of your past. The key here is to trust that the universe will support you in your beliefs. We don't trust the universe because we don't understand how the law of mind works. We don't have a clear understanding that the universe and all the laws within it are totally dependable, including the law of mind. The reason the law of mind is dependable is that it works with mathematical precision. Whatever we create in consciousness, we will experience in our life. I know you are getting tired of hearing me say this, but it is my intention that through repetition it will become part of your thinking, feeling, action, and reaction. The laws of the universe always work. We don't know how they do, just as we don't always know how the laws governing a physical existence work. We just know that they do. We don't know why blue and yellow make green, but we know that they do. And as we discover the laws, we may use them with confidence or we may ignore them. The universe is impersonal, so it is up to us how we use the law. Your life is a duplicate of your consciousness. We said earlier that we create out of our imagination. We create by saying what we want and know that is right for us to have it. We know that what we want does not take away from someone else. Conversely, what someone else has does not take away from us. People who know that they are a deliberate creator do not live their lives in fear. They understand and cooperate with the laws of the universe. They know that what we give out eventually comes back. Said another way, the energy we give out are the results we get back. When you realize this, you also realize that your life is an exact duplication of your thoughts. So when you look at your own life, you can always see right down to the exact detail what your thoughts are, because your body, your relationships and your life is a feedback mechanism of your mind. It is constantly sending you feedback about what is held in your thoughts. The good news is that you can change any thoughts that are not supporting you in getting you what you want. You are never stuck. Freedom is just a thought away. The more you outflow the more you inflow. As we practice these principles, we not only help ourselves, but we also empower others to live their lives by our example. Our contribution the sharing of our time, our talent and our resources is essential in creating wealth. The more you outflow, the more you inflow, the more you give out, the more you take in. If you have thoughts that are based on fear, you will be afraid to outflow. But if you are afraid to outflow, you will not experience inflow. So we must give the very thing that we want. That's worth repeating. We must give the very thing that we want. If you want money, give money. If you want love, give love. If you want recognition, give recognition. Whatever you have not, that's what you must give and contribute. Also, we must contribute what we have and share it with others. Every time we acknowledge the abundance that we know we already have, our awareness of our abundance increases. As our awareness of our abundance increases, we experience more abundance flowing into our lives. The power of gratitude. Only those who know that they already have can have more. Those who don't know that they have think they have to get in order to have more. Their lives reflect their thinking through poverty, lack, scarcity, limitation, suffering, and power struggles. It's imperative that we understand that there is nothing to get. All we have to do is to be. Being is creative. Getting comes from fear. Always acknowledge what you have already. Always start from where you are. Appreciate what you have right now, no matter how little it seems in comparison to what others have. Instead of complaining about what you have, because it's not enough, always appreciate what you have now. There's the old saying, I felt bad because I didn't have a pair of shoes until I met a man who didn't have any feet. This is one of the most powerful secrets to adding riches to your life. Develop an attitude of gratitude toward whatever you have now, and watch how it will begin to grow and increase. The concept of a universal bank. Acquire and hold the concept of a universal bank. Whenever you give, and do not see an immediate return, know that you've made a deposit in the universal bank, and it will return to you with interest at just the perfect moment. Whatever you give out must come back to you. This is the law of cause and effect, and it cannot be changed. Do not make the mistake of trying to decide when and through what channels your good will come to you.